This is it. What we've all been waiting for. What we've lost sleep, countless hours of sleep for. What we've dreamt of. These Forgotten Realms. Okay, 50 packs. We're going through all of them, okay? One by one. Ooh. Look at this. Fantastic. This looks great. So you draw a card, you lose a life, create a 2/1. It's a black card. I mean, you get an emblem whenever an opponent is dealt combat damage by one or more creatures you control. If that player lost less than 8 life this turn, they lose equal to the difference. Huh. Wow. That is dangerous. Oh, but there's no plus. Okay, yeah. Okay. Cuz that is pretty wicked. Nice. I'm liking the background. This looks a little different here. A couple of things. Wow. So we've got the Premier Draft. We still have Strixhaven, so that's cool. We got a quick draft Strixhaven, which is ending soon. The Sealed Forgotten Realms. Traditional draft. Let's take a look at this. Wow. So exciting. So exciting. I might do a sealed. You get 6 14 card packs for 2,000 gems. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So a sealed, and I'll probably do a draft for sure in the coming days. Now, ooh, I like the background. This is awesome. Okay, and the store. What have we got? Oh, the mastery. It's true. We got to check the store. So we've got this. Okay. Yeah. That. Oh, we've got new emojis. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Mastery. What's going on here? Okay, so we've got pack. We're getting packs. We're getting a lot of packs right off the start. Okay, we're getting some mastery trees, getting a mythic. Probably going to get actually 2 or 3 levels, actually. I might as well do this right away. I mean, I'll just do it. Sure. What do I have on now anyways as an avatar? Oh, I have that one. Yeah, I guess I could apply this. Whatever, we'll put it on. That's the tree. Ooh, okay, so we're getting card sleeves. Nice. Getting some card sleeves and a bunch of nice. Okay, cool. Let's open up the packs. Here they are. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We're doing one at a time here. We want to savor this. I've never seen any of these before. Okay. So, an Earth Cult Elemental. Siege monster. When Earth Cult Elemental enters the battlefield, roll a d20. 1 to 9. Each player sacrifices a permanent. 10 to 19. Each opponent sacrifices a permanent. 20. Each opponent sacrifices 2 permanents. Wow, this sounds like it's going to be tough. This is going to be, the dice is going to really change things. You come to a river. Fight the current. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Find a crossing. Target creature gets +1, +0 until end of turn, and you can't be blocked this turn. Okay. Hill Giant Head Gorger. When Hill Giant Herd Gorger enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. A Gloomstalker, a Dwarf Ranger. As long as you've completed a dungeon, Gloomstalker has the double strike. Nice. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Very nice. Sacrifice an artifact. Rust monster gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Ooh, black card, nice. Check for traps. Cool, sorcery. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land. Oh, it's a discarding card. Yes. From it, exile that card. If an instant card or a card which flashes exiled this way, they lose 1 life. Otherwise, you lose a life. Okay, not a great discarding card, but whatever. Black and red. Okay, that's like 4 mana and X. So when he enters the battlefield, choose 1. Each creature gets -/- until end of turn. You lose X life. Return up to X creature cards with total mana value X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Holy. Wow. And it has trample, flying, 5/3 demon. Legendary, cool. Cool. The art is beautiful. I'm really digging the art. Okay, next. Let's see. You see a guard approach. Choose 1. Distract the guard. Tap target creature. Hide target creature. Target creature you control. Gains hexproof and until end of turn. Thing death. Okay. Until end of turn, target creature gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. Null Hunter. Pack tactics. Whenever Null Hunter attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater this combat, put a +1/+1 Null Hunter. Cool. Sacrifice Mimic, add 1 mana of any color. Okay, Mimic becomes a shapeshifter artifact, creature with base power and toughness 3/3 until end of turn. Nice. Lurking Roper. Lurking Roper doesn't untap during your untap step. Whenever you gain life, untap Lurking Roper. Okay. Another check for traps. Okay. Gelatinous Cube. Nice, a black card. Engulf. When Gelatinous Cube enters the battlefield, exile target non-ooze creature an opponent controls until Gelatinous Cube leaves the battlefield. Dissolve. Put target creature card with the mana value X exiled with Gelatinous Cube into its owner's graveyard. Okay, a little strange. When Gelatinous Cube enters the battlefield, exile target non-ooze creature an opponent controls. Okay, so okay, I get it. All right. Next, let's see right away. Right. I want to see the power word kill. Nice. Destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. Ooh, for 2. Yeah, I was hoping there'd be less removal. No, removal, more removal. Circle of the Moon Druid, human elf druid, bear form. As long as it's your turn, Circle of the Moon Druid is a bear with base power and toughness 4/2. It loses all other creature types. Wow. Interesting card. Interesting dynamic. I like that. I might be interested in the green now. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, Brazen Dwarf deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. Oh, Defender. Secret Door. Venture into the dungeon. Activate only as a sorcery. Yawning Portal, you gain 1 life. Dungeon level Scry 1. Okay, Goblin Bazaar. Create a treasure token. Twisted Caverns. Target creature can't attack. Wow, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be really cool. When swarming goblins enters the battlefield, roll a d20. Create 1/1. Create 2 those tokens, create 3 of those tokens. Ouch. For 5 mana. Wow. Plus it's a 4/3, and it can come with 3/1/1s. That is intense. Fire Breath. When Red Dragon enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to each opponent. Saw that one. Wish. You may play a card you own from outside the game this turn. Wow. That's huge. That's huge. Mono Red is going to have so much. Mono Red's going to start getting intricate. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. Precipitous Drop. Enchant creature for 3 mana. When Precipitous Drop enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. Enchanted creature gets -2/-2. It gets -5/-5 instead, as long as you've completed a dungeon. Okay, create a treasure token. Target creatures can't attack. So they're pretty much the same thing though. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them. Wow. Runestone Caverns. That is nuts. Merle's Graveyard. Create, and it's a removal. It's a -5. Wow, this is making Loris's decks look really with the Eidolon, Hateful Eidolon, look really interesting. You see a guard approach. Okay, distract. I've had this one. Okay, nice. Inspiring Bard. When Inspiring Bard enters the battlefield, choose 1. Bardic Inspiration. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Song of Rest. You gain 3 life. Okay. Branor Battlehammer. Each creature you control gets +2/+0. For each equipment attached to it, you may pay 1 rather than pay the equip cost of the first equip ability you activate each turn. Moonblessed Cleric, Divine Intervention. When Moonblessed Cleric enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. Okay. Volo Guide to Monsters. Whenever you cast a creature spell that doesn't share a creature type with a creature you control or a creature card in your graveyard, copy that spell. A copy of a creature spell becomes a token. Intense. Nice. That's a good card. I like it. Next. Let's take a look here. A half-elf monk. Okay. Stunning Strike. Tap target creature for 4 mana. Okay. Nice. A green card. Human Druid. Whenever Sylvan's Shepherd attacks, you roll. You can gain up to 5 life. 2/3. Not bad. Brazen Dwarf. Seen this. Manticore. Nice. Flying Flash for 4 mana. Tail Spikes. When Manticore enters the battlefield, destroy target creature an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. Nice. That's good. That's really good. That's nuts. Veteran Engineer. So yeah, so the dungeon. No, this one's, yeah. Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Okay. 1 of 3. Okay, so this, okay, good. And ooh, a mythic card. Nice. Nice. Okay. Awesome. Next. Oh, the music. Nice. Okay, next. Let's check it out. All right. So what do we have here? Okay, we've seen this. A Potion of Healing. When Potion of Healing enters the battlefield, draw a card. Sacrifice Potion of Healing, you gain 3 life. Charmed Sleep. Enchant Creature. When Charmed Sleep enters the battlefield, tap creature and tap enchanted creature. Enchanting creature doesn't untap during the controller's untap step. Nice. Again, a lot of enchantment auras. Dungeon. Okay, 1 of 3. A Clattering Skeletons. When clattering skeletons die, venture into the dungeon. Okay, for 4 mana. That's great. That's great. Okay. Whenever. So, venture. Okay, so each venture card is 1 step. Level 1. Okay, lost level, deep mines. Okay. Whenever Goblin Javelineer becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to target creature, blocking it. Okay. Bag of Holding, an artifact for 1 mana. That's a lot of text. So whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Okay. Draw a card, then discard a card. Sacrifice Bag of Holding. Return all cards exiled with Bag of Holdings to their owner's hand. Nice. Jeez. This is huge. This is a really huge card. And you can start discarding right away. And it's whenever you discard a card. You can discard yourself. In case of like having a deck with, you know, who just, you can't get the discard them properly. They always have like that, they're always good drawing mechanic. This is huge. This is a really big, this is a really for a discarding deck, I think. I could see this. You have hexproof. Each opponent can't venture into the dungeon more than once each turn. Okay. You have hexproof. Well, what does that mean? You have hexproof? Huh, I wonder what that means. You have hexproof. That's strange. I mean, like, does the creature have? A player or permanent with hexproof can be targeted. Also, a player can get hexproof too. I never knew that. That's strange. I had no idea. 4 Gremoth. Trample haste whenever Fogremoth deals combat damage to a player. Exile up to that many cards or graveyard. Counter on each creature card exiled this way. You gain 1 life for each creature, non-creature card exiled this way. Okay. Next. It'll start moving quicker, I guess, once that. Arcane Investigator. Search the room. Roll a d20. Draw a card. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand. Rest of them at the bottom of your library in any order. Planar ally. Okay. Oh, oops. Oh, no! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, next one. Anyway, we got plenty. We got plenty here. Okay, Priest of Ancient Lore. When Priest of Ancient Lore enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Okay, Valor Singer. Combat Inspiration. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +1 until end of turn. Unexpected Windfall. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens for 4 mana. Wow. Practically pays itself. Boots of Speed. Equipped creature gets +1, +0, and has haste. Okay. Fly. Really? Enchantment Aura. Enchanted creature has flying, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. Wow, this is pretty interesting. Okay, saw that. What is that? An eye? Imrith? Desert Doom. Imrith Desert Doom has ward for 4 mana, as long as it's untapped. Okay. Whenever Imrith deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Then if you have fewer than 3 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. Nice. Okay, nice. That's really nice. That's really good. 5 mana? Okay. Silver Raven. So when Silver Raven enters the battlefield, scry 1. It's a flying artifact creature. Creature Wolf, Dire Wolf, gets +2/+2 for 2 mana and gains haste until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. Jaded Sellsword. When Jaded Sellsword enters the battlefield, if mana from a treasure was spent to cast it, that's tricky. It gains first strike and haste until end of turn. Gloomstalker and Delver's Torch. Dungeon 1 of 3. Scry 3. Okay. And Iron Golem. Vigilance. Iron Golem attacks block. Okay. With another fly. Lair of the Hydra. It's a land. If you control 2 or more other lands, Lair of Hydra enters the battlefield tap. 2 or more other lands. Okay. Add okay. Mana add until end of turn. Lair of the Hydra becomes a XX green Hydra creature. It's still a land. X can't be 0. Okay. Null Hunter. So pack tactics. Whenever Null Hunter attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater this combat, put a +1/+1 counter on Null Hunter. Huge. You're going to see this a lot for sure. Herald of Hadar. Treasure token, really? For a black? Wow. I did it. And it's a dice card. Look at this. Circle of Death. Each opponent loses 2 life. Each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. Each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life, and create 2 treasure tokens. Wow. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, more treasure tokens. Okay. Veteran Dungeoneer. I've seen this one already. Deadly Dispute. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Draw 2 cards and create a treasure token for 2 mana. These treasure token spells, like, they practically pay themselves. It's really insane. Let's see this. Grazlax, Illithid Scholar. For 3 mana, is a legendary creature horror. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to its owner's hand. Whenever one or more creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Nice. Very nice. Moving on. We've got a Hoarding Org. Whenever Hoarding Org attacks, roll. Oof. Create treasure token. Create 2. Create 3 treasure tokens. Nice. Great Axe. Equipped +4 for 5 mana. Huh. Interesting. Contact other plane. Draw 2 cards, scry 2, then draw 2, scry 3, then draw 3. Nice, then draw 3. Oh, a Borrowing of Clan Under. When he enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. Whenever Borrowing Clan Under attacks, return up to 1 creature card with mana 3 value or less from your graveyard to the battlefield if you've completed a dungeon. Nice. Nice. Drider. So we've got a spider. He's got reach. Elf Spider. For 5 mana, deals combat damage to a player. Create a 2/1 black spider creature token with menace and reach. This is feels very green. A green card. The Black Staff of Waterdeep. You may choose not to untap the Black Staff of Waterdeep during your untap step. Okay, water statue for 2 mana and a tap. Another target non-token artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature for as long as the Black Staff of Waterdeep remains tapped, active only as a sorcery. Nice. Nice. Moving on. Pack 39. Okay. So the Rim Shield Frost Giant has a ward of 3s for 5 mana. He's 4/5. Goblin Javelineer. He has haste. Whenever Goblin Javelineer becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to target creature blocking it. That's annoying. This is, Goblin Warrior. This is going to be played a lot. Find the Path. Enchanted Land. Find the Path. Enters the battlefield. Venture into the dungeon. Enchanted Land. Tap. Add 2 mana. Wow. Enchant Land. Well, if you tap it, you're 2 mana, and you go into a dungeon for 3 mana. It's a common card. Wow. Venture into a dungeon. Secret door. I've seen this one already, and I've seen this one already. And let's see. Loathsome Troll. So it's a dice rolling. You can roll the dice for 4 mana. If he's in your graveyard, if the troll's in your graveyard, put in the on top of the library, put him in your hand, or you can put him in the on the battlefield tapped. This is so tricky. This is really a tricky card. This is a dangerous card right here. Oh, nice. Another one. Okay, cool. Cool. I'll take it. And draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay. Not great. Okay, let's keep moving. Hold on. Let me just... okay. Let me just fix myself a little spot here. It's a little more comfortable. Okay, so back to where we were. You come to a river. Okay, I've had this one. +2 mace. Equip creature gets +2/+2. You equip it for 3 and it costs 2 mana. Clever Conjurer. Mage Hand. You tap the Clever Conjurer and untap creature permanent not named Clever Conjurer. Activate only as a sorcery. Nice. A little niche, but okay. Celestial Unicorn. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Celestial. Ouch. 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 This is like the Cleric part 2. This and the Cleric are probably going to be hand in hand. Grim Bounty. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Create a treasure token. Wow. Okay, I absolutely need 4 of these. Does this replace Blood Chief's Thirst in a lot of my decks? I think it does. Grim Bounty. Wow, that's a nice card. Druid class. I guess I'm going to have to use the check for traps, right? I'm going to have to try this out. Druid class. Okay, whenever a land enters... Wait. Gain the next level as a sorcery to add its ability. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Level 2, 3 mana. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. It's an enchantment. Level 3, for 5 mana. When this class becomes level 3, target land you control becomes a creature with haste. And this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands. Oh, get out. Get out of here. Volo. Guide to Monsters. Whenever you cast a creature spell. I have this guy ready. Okay, cool. Alright. Not spectacular, but I got a nice I like the removal. Okay, the Secret Door again, so I've got 3 of those. The Spelcher Ghoul. Sacrifice another creature. Spelcher Ghoul goes +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. He's a 2-drop. Ranger's Longbow. Equip Ranger's Longbow, gets +2/+1, and has Reach for 3. It's an artifact equipment. Hired Hexblade, an elf warlock. I like it. An elf. Love it. When hired, Hexblade enters the battlefield. If mana from a treasure was spent to cast it, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. I like it. I like it a lot. Goblin Javelineer. The dungeon map. Add 1 mana. It's an artifact. Venture into the dungeon. Activate only as a sorcery. Whoa. Icing Death. Frost Tyrant. Icing Death. Frost Tongue. Equipped. Okay. So when Icing Breath Frost Tyrant dies, create Icing Breath Frost Tongue, a legendary white equipment artifact token with equipped creature gets +2/+0. Whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls and equip 2 mana. Crazy. That is crazy. A lot of these cards are very, I feel they're some of these are deep. When Inspiring Bard enters the battlefield, choose 1. I've seen this already. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has, whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice Spare Dagger. When you do, this creature deals 1 damage to any target. Equip for 1. A lot of these spells are dangerous. At a early and very late so far, from what I've gotten anyway. Okay, enchant non-land permanent. Enchanted permanent is a treasure artifact with sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color, and it loses all other abilities. If it was a creature, it's no longer a creature. Ouch. Ouch. That's it. That's interesting. A Lightfoot Rogue. So whenever Lightfoot Rogues attack, roll a d20. Rogue gains Death Touch until end of turn. Gains Death Touch until +1, and he gains +3 and Death Touch until end of turn. A little bit. Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's alright. Does he have Flash or something? No. Yeah, it's a Nadar. Selfless Paladin. For 3 mana, Vigilance. Whenever Nadar, Selfless Paladin, enters the battlefield or attacks, venture into the dungeon. Other creatures you control get +1/+1 as long as you've completed a dungeon. Okay. Cool. 34. 35. I just gotta check a minute. See if everything's running smoothly. Let me just take a second. Yep, okay. Everything is still looking good. Okay, so another Minimus Containment with a Zombie Org for 5 mana. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, venture into the dungeon for 3/5. He's a 3/5, nice. Spoils of the Hunt. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each mana from a treasure that was spent to cast this spell. Then that creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls for 3 mana. Silver Raven, okay. Devour Intellect. Target opponent discards a card. Love it. If mana, I love the art too. If mana from a treasure was spent to cast a spell, instead that player reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it, then that player discards that card. Okay, okay, okay. For 1 mana? This is really good. I like it. Cleric class. If you would gain life, okay, so for 4 mana, whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. For 5 mana, when this class becomes level 3, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. You gain life equal to its toughness. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. A black dragon for 7 mana. Flying, Acid Breath. When Black Dragon enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Nice. Wizard's Spellbook Artifact. 7 mana. Exile target instant. You can tap it, and you can roll the dice, and you exile target instant or sorcery spell from a graveyard. And then you can roll a d20. So you can copy that card, you may cast that copy. Copy that card, you may cast that copy. Copy that card. You may cast a copy by paying 1 rather than paying its mana cost. And 3, copy each card exiled with Wizard Spell Book. You may cast any number of the copies without paying their mana cost.